Hi, I'm Lafayette and the Hall server, Children of Cain. I'm showing you my dual wield tanking spec that I just decided to try out. It seemed to work out pretty well. As you can see, it starts off pretty normal. I have the bladed barrier for the extra mitigation and it runs into blood. And then I go into toughness and everything else. Same basic spec as any other frost spec where I go into that I used. I don't mess with Icy Reach just because it just seems really silly to me. But Black Ice, of course, Nerves of Cold Steel, Annihilation, Killer Machine, and Frigid Dread Plate, and Icy Rot. Other specs I see go into Death Chill, but I don't use Death Chill just because when you're dual wielding, Killer Machine seems to proc a lot more often, so it's not really necessary because procking, if your death chill, you hit your death chill and all of a sudden your killing machine procs up, well, you just wasted the death chill, and it's kind of pointless in my book to actually sit there and get that, waste of, because it's a waste of, a Howling Blast. I used Third of the Saurian against another video that I saw that said don't use it, but because Rune Strike hits on both weapons now, your threat goes up exponentially. You hit Rune Strike every time it pops up, and now that your parry is up, you're good to go. I don't go into Gore Fiend too well, just for the extra points. Anticipation, and I'll explain why I use Epidemic and instead of going into Morbidity. I don't really do Morbidity too well just because you shouldn't have to worry about using Death and Decay as often. What I do instead is I use Epidemic, but if you really do need to go into Morbidity, just as, for your safety, just take out the 2 points out of Epidemic and the 1 point and improve in Icy Talons. Place those three into Morbidity, and there you go. But the rotation for me kind of differs. The reason why I go into that is because my rotation is Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Death Strike, Pestilence, Obliterate, and then, once again, the reason why I use Pestilence is because that's how I glyph myself. I use Glyph of Disease, Obliterate, and Rune Strike. Now, the reason why I have Glyph of Disease is once I use my Death Strike and then use Pestilence, it keeps it to where I can do Obliterate 3 times, and then right before my diseases come off, I'm able to use Pestilence 1 more time and bring them back up, so I can go back into just spamming Obliterate as many times as I want. Plus, I'm still spamming out my Rune Strike. I do use the dump technique, but once you're using your Frost Strike with your Rune Strike, again, it kind of gets a little off there. I'm not as geared as I want to get, as I want to be, but as you can see, I don't stack too much stamina. I needed more gems for a defense rating instead of using certain, level blue trinkets that I could find and whatnot. But you can see I do have stamina gems, but also have some good defense gems. You can see my dodge and parry rating. They're not high, but they're good enough right now. And so far, it's been working out for me. And as you can see, I have actually 2 good tanking weapons. So tell me what you think about my spec, and hit me back.